everyone, this is Shamla. So, today I will be doing a reading on why will your future spouse choose you over others. Okay, so the reading will be very detailed. Okay, I'll be doing a very detailed reading for this. So, in this reading, it will mainly involve what is the reason behind why they'll be choosing, what would be the scenario as to what makes them feel like choosing you over others. Okay, so here we have two piles. So this is pile 1 and this is pile 2. I will just tell you how you can go about choosing the piles. Just close your eyes with me. Take in 3 deep breaths. Breathe in, breathe out. Breathe in, breathe out. Breathe in and breathe out. With your closed eyes, choose one pile which you are attracted to. Ask the question in your mind, why will my future spouse choose me over others? And see which card you're pulled to, closing your eyes. Okay, my friends, I hope you have chosen your pile. So now let's start with the reading. Hi, my pile 1. So here at the first shot, what I felt with why will your future spouse choose you over others is, firstly, I feel the scenario where they'll be seeing you for the first time and in a series of events is they might see you somewhere near a court or in a professional network where there would be some fair justice which would be given. Okay, and they would see you as a person who is at a good leadership position. Okay, you are like in a managerial position or in a top senior position, and you're trying to guide people and you're trying to give fair justice. So the first thing what they will be seeing and they will be getting triggered to choose you over others is, they'll feel you are a very fair person, meaning you don't entertain injustice. Okay, you always see what is right, what is dharmic, and you see all the judgments in the background as to what is the reason behind committing a particular mistake and everything, and then you make your judgments very wisely. You are a very person of a good judgment, a person of a good character, wherein you don't entertain injustice. So that is the first thing which will attract them and help them make a decision that you are the one, because they are a person who love people, who are very fair, who are very justful, and who stand for the right and not entertain nonsense. Okay, so they see you such a kind of person. Also, I feel you are a Virgo dominant person. If you're a Virgo dominant person, put it in the comments, then definitely it's a confirmation that this is your reading. Okay, they also see you're a very detail oriented person, and also you're very grounded and you're very humble. You're a very perfectionist person. Whatever profession or whatever work you do it to the point with perfection, and you don't let it halfway till a particular work is completed. Okay, you will be, in their eyes you are like that, and that's why that is one of the reason why they choose you. Also, high chances of you might meet them uh, when you are signing a contract, or else you're trying to close a deal. But when you're doing that closing a deal, you are very fair. Okay, like you are of a person who's of very high standards and high value. Okay, that's what the first thing they really like about you. Like, you don't compromise, because if someone likes you, or if it's like a family member or someone, you always see justice, irrespective of anyone. It could be irrespective of it's your family member or employees or anyone. You always see fair justice. What is right, you support for it, irrespective of anyone it could be. Okay, so that's how fair they see you. Also, they feel you're very humble, you're a very kind person. Okay, also you are a great communicator, is what they feel. They also observe that you don't speak too much, but once you speak, it holds a very high value. Like you would have observed, certain people just speak, but some people don't feel like listening it, because if you just keep blabbering too many words, sometimes it might hurt a person, or else it might irritate. But certain people, when they speak, everyone looks at them and everyone hears them with silence, and they value their words. Such a kind of person is you, where you don't speak too much, but when you speak, it holds a high weightage, a high value. Okay, people will listen to you, people respect your words, because you're a very justiceful person. Also, they see you as you're very well educated. Okay, you have really done a good higher qualifications, you are really good at what you're doing, and you are extremely well equipped and well educated in whatever work you're doing. Also, I feel you are a part of some justice field, like a judge or a lawyer, is what I feel. So that is also something they might like in you, and that could be one of the reason why they choose you. They love your fairness, like they love the judgment you do. You have a good judgment, you judge people correctly, like you judge who is right, who is not right. And you can even people uttering the words, just by seeing their face, you can judge what kind of person this particular person is. They love that about you. That is also one of the reason why they choose you. You are a person who's of a good judgmental character. That is something they really love you. Also, I feel you are a very well educated person. You read a lot of books and everything. They also feel you're a very knowledgeable person. You're very wise, and you're very matured. You're not immature, you're very mature. That is also something they really, that is also one of the reason why they choose you over others. And also, whatever work you do, it hits a success. That is also something they really love about you. Like they feel like you're a very lucky person. Like, some people, whatever they touch, whatever the work they do, it turns gold. I mean, not like materialistic gold, but it hits a success like that. Okay, they feel you're a very lucky person. They really love your overall personality, and you are a very mature, very judge. Like, I'm feeling a lot of Saturn vibes. And also, you're a great communicator. They really love your communication, your style of communication. Also, the way you judge things is awesome. They really love it. Okay, that is also really one of the strong reasons why they choose you over others. Also, I feel they feel like you are a person who they feel they feel like you're like a old soul vibes. Like, you have a lot of ancient knowledge. Like, you have some ancient wisdom, because you're so wise, and like, you have so much of wisdom. they feel a good vibe with you. They feel you're very matured. I also feel like you are a very old soul kind of a person. That's why your maturity level is really high. That is something, that's one of the very strong reason why they'll choose you over others. Okay, my friends. So now let's pull out the detailed cards. Let's see. Why will pile one future spouse choose them over others? Why will pile one future spouse choose them over others? Angel guides, spirit guides, universe, please give me 3 cards. And why will pile one future spouse choose them over others? Okay, why will pile one future spouse choose them over others? Okay, why will pile one future spouse choose them over others? I don't know, I feel like this card popped up in reverse, so I'd like to consider this reverse. Why will pile one future spouse choose them over others? Why will pile one future spouse choose them over others? One last card, angel guides, spirit guides. Okay, all right. Okay, my friends. So definitely they feel you are a person who self introspect a lot. I mean, before you make any decision or you move with any particular thing, you self introspect it a lot. You think a lot. You if you get a particular scenario where you have to make a particular decision, you see its pros and cons, self introspect whether it is right or wrong, whether it will, that particular decision what they'll be making will really harm a person or not. You tend to make all the judgment, like you tend to analyze all its pros and cons and then come to a conclusion. So that's one of the reason why they choose you. Really, you have a very good you have a good judgment of character. That is something they really really love about you. Okay, also I feel any matter, anything, if by any chance if you do a mistake knowingly or unknowingly, you apologize for it and you self introspect it as to why this particular scenario happened. That is also one of the reason why they'll choose you. They really love your judgmental character. Okay, also you are a kind of person who just go with the flow. Okay, like you don't restrict, like, okay, whatever I'm aiming for only should happen. You just believe, they feel you believe in divine forces and whatever divine gives you would be the best thing. So you are a person who just go with the flow of life. It doesn't mean you're aimless, no. You are like a very entrepreneurial person. You always complete tasks whatever you pitch into. Okay, you have a very good entrepreneurial energy. You are like a go-getter kind of person. Okay, you're a very fiery action oriented person. And also simultaneously they feel you just go with the flow. when universe offers you with something, you just accept it, you don't restrict it. Okay, because you believe that what I think for myself, divine has much better plans. It's like I am thinking of a particular rose, but universe is ready for me to give me a garden of roses. It's like that. You just believe in a positive feeling that universe, whatever it gives you in abundance more than I've expected. So that is a kind of person they feel. So that's why they feel you believe in the divine. You're also spiritual person, so they feel you just go with the flow. Also, why they will choose you is you're a very religious person. You believe in higher divine, you believe in spirituality. That is something they really love about you. Also, they feel you're a very traditional person, and also they love your dressing sense. They like the way you dress. They observe that you wear something what feels really comfortable to you, yet the outfits you look really, it's very elegant and it looks very good. So that is something they really love about you. Like your sense of taste and dressing sense is something they really love about you, and that is why they'll be choosing you. Also, I feel you love traveling. That too, you love traveling to a lot of spiritual places. That's also something they love about you. Maybe you would meet them when you're traveling for some spiritual place. High chances of that are also might be there. Also, they love that you don't leave a task in between. Okay, you make sure you finish a particular task. Okay, and also they feel you have a good leadership qualities. You handle a task very well. They feel you are a very good leader, entrepreneur, and a very action oriented fiery person, and a pretty like straightforward person. So that is something they really love about you, and that is one of the reason why they'll be choosing you over others, because they are looking all these qualities person for them to be their life partner, and all these qualities are within you. That's why they choose you over others. Also, they feel you handle your emotions pretty well. You are a pretty emotionally stable person. You're a very humble person. Also, I feel you might be having a water signs dominant, Cancer, or else fire signs dominant, Sagittarius and Aries. High chances of that is there. You have a good balance of masculine and feminine energy. You know when to be masculine and you know when to be feminine. So that is also something they love about you. You just go with the flow. Yet, when you put up a goal, you make sure you complete it no matter what. That is something they really, really love about you. And that's why they'll be choosing you over others. Yeah, my friends, so that's all I have for your pile. So I hope you like this video. If you like this video, do like this video, share this video, and subscribe to my channel. See you in the next video then. Bye. Hello group 2. So this is pile 2 card. So you have chosen the happy family card. So why your future spouse will choose you is because they feel you're a very happy-go-lucky person. You are a very positive vibe person. Wherever you go, you bring in rainbow. You bring in rainbow colors. What they really love is whoever comes to you feel very healed, and then also you bring in a sense of happiness in them. You bring in a smile in them, and also they feel a family with you. Like they first shot when they see you, like they feel, yes, with this person I can create my family. And then also I'm feeling you might be having two children, one baby boy and one baby girl. Definitely, that also I'm feeling. And also your fittest wishes for it. You are a very joyous person. Seriously, wherever you go, you bring in lot of light, happiness, prosperity, a joy. Okay. So also I feel you might be having Cancer dominant. You might be a Cancer moon or a Cancer ascendant or a Cancer sun sign. If it is, then definitely this reading is for you. Okay. Also, you are a very compassionate person. You're a very kind hearted person. You're a very emotionally available person. That is something they really really love about you. They feel you're a very family oriented person. I feel maybe you might meet this person through your family members. High chances of that might be there. So that's where the way you mingle with your family members, the way you communicate with them, everything they observe. So that is where they feel you're a very family oriented person. High chances of you might be meeting them in home setting is what I'm feeling, or else near a beach side where there could be a marriage celebration or a birthday party happening, where you would be with your family members, and you would have gone to your friend's party or to your family members marriage. So that is where you can be meeting them. High chances of that might be there. So that is where the way you will be there and everything they observe, and that is where they feel you are a very family oriented person, and that is one of the reason why they really love about you and why they'll be choosing you over others. Also they feel you love kids. You really love kids, and you love traveling is what they feel. That is also something they really love themselves, and that's why they'll be choosing you over others. Also they feel you'll be bringing a breath fresh of air in their life. That is something they really feel. Like, I feel your person has gone through lot of things, and the kind of person you are, like very joyous, family oriented, emotionally available, very vibrant person. They also feel a very positive vibe person. Wherever you go, you bring in a light. Like, if you enter into a room, all attention goes towards you at first shot. Like, you bring that positive vibe in a space where you go. And then also you are a good healer, they feel, and you're a very emotionally available, very positive vibe person. So all these things really make them to choose you over others as their future spouse. Okay. You also are a very go with a kind of person. You're not very rigid. No, no, not at all. You just go with the flow of life. Yet you are ambitious, definitely, but you just go with the flow of life. Also they feel you are a very intuitive person. You are a very you have a good psychic abilities. And also they feel you are a very nurturing, kind, humble, and a grounded person. You really listen to other emotions and try solving it and making them feel better. That is something they really love about you, and why they'll be choosing you over others. Also they feel like speaking to you, they feel a really good, positive, and a really nice vibe. Like, they feel home with you basically. Okay, like a home energy. So that's why they really choose you over others. Because you bring in a good, like a good sunshine, like a good positive energy in their life. You bring in lot of abundance, lot of prosperity in their life is what they feel. It's not just in terms of like family, in terms of money, abundance, peace of mind, positive energy, positive vibes, very supportive, very emotional, and also very caring, nurturing, very supportive also during tough times. So that is what something they really love about you, and why they'll be choosing you. They also feel you're a very intuitive, psychic person. That is something they really love about you. You know how to set boundaries, yet you're very compassionate, caring, nurturing, and a very kind person. Even in between the most toughest days, you bring in a good smile in others' face. That is something that is really one thing they really choose you over others. Okay. Yeah, okay. So let's pull out the card on more details. Okay. So why will my pile two future spouse choose them over others? Angel guides, spirit guides. Give me three cards on why will my pile two future spouse choose them over others. Okay, my friends. Okay. Okay, my friends. So why they'll be choosing you over others is because you're a very nurturing person. It's not just you're caring and nurturing, but also you are very financially abundant. You are a very good family person. Like, you know how to handle a family really well, and also even a good person who knows how to handle finances really well, even in the ups and downs of life. They feel why you're so emotionally mature is because you have gone through so much in your life, a lot of isolation, a lot of transformation, which has made you to become this stable person. Also, you have undergone a lot of um also they feel I feel they might be having lot of choices, but they feel because of the mature person you are and the maturity level you have in terms of handling the family finances and really becoming a good partner, they really choose you, okay, over others. And also I feel they will be the person who will be approaching you. You won't be approaching them, they'll be approaching you. You will be getting a proposal. It's what I'm feeling. It is coming very fast towards you is what I'm feeling. At the first shot they really like you. Like, they choose you because of the kind of positive vibe person you are, and that's why they'll only be proposing you and coming up with an offer, asking you that are you willing to marry them, because of the personality you are, because of so much of transformation you have gone through. That's why you've become so matured in your life, irrespective of any challenges which you have gone through. You are a very humble, stable, kind, grounded, yet very positive person. You know how to handle finances very well. You are a good householder, they feel. Also, you are very good at in your career. Also, you're very emotionally stable and very mature is what they feel. You have a good mature motherly energy. That's why they choose you over others. Also, they feel you bring in a lot of abundance in their life. Like, actually they themselves have seen so many choices, in terms of becoming the like, Your future spouse again is abundant themselves, and they would have had a lot of choices, and so many people have actually betrayed them, you know, and they have just seen their finances and they have tried, approaching them, or else seeing their money, seeing their beauty, seeing their richness. People have really played tricks with your person, but they choose you because you're a very honest, kind, and a humble person. You're a very reliable person. They also feel you're a very religious person, you're a very spiritual person, very mature. You're really mature. I feel you can even definitely go watch Pile 1, because I feel Pile 1 also a bit resonated to this energy. So if you are attracted to Pile 1, you can definitely go watch Pile 1 as well. Also, they feel you're very stable. You're a very balanced person. You have a good balance of masculine and feminine energy. I feel you might be having a dominant Sagittarius, Libra, or Scorpio in your chart. They are really passionately attracted towards you, definitely, because of the kind of person you are, and they really can see you have gone through a lot. You don't show it in the front, but from within, you have gone through a lot. They can feel you. I feel there is some past life connection with this person. That's why they can sense you, they can feel you, is what I feel. Also, they might be having a Scorpio in their chart, is what I feel. They are also very deep person. You're also very deep person. So there is a good compatibility match, is what I feel. Yeah, they have really, so many people have really approached them to marry them, to marry your future spouse, like seeing their abundance in terms of like seeing their richness, like a good house, money, finances, and their looks and everything. But they have understood they are all fake people. They are not for long term. They are just coming for a materialistic abundance your future spouse have, because they themselves are very abundant. But they feel you are a very honest person. You are a very kind and humble and a stable and a right person for them. That's why they'll only be approaching and proposing you to become their future spouse. Definitely you have gone through a lot of isolation, lot of anxiety, isolation, depression, and everything. And also I feel after lot of confusion and all the choices, you will be getting proposal from this person. They'll be coming at full speed. At the first shot they see you and they observe you, they'll be coming at full speed towards you. But before you meet this person, there are struggles, there are confusions, there are illusions, there might be lot of choices which you might think this is the person, but no, they won't be. So there might be a lot of illusion and confusion before you meet the right person and before you get the proposal from them. Okay. Also, high chances of you meeting them in a mountainous region is possible. They feel you're a very queenly personality, like you are like an amazing person, a very good partner in all the ways. It's not just in terms of family, but in emotional matters, financial matters, career matters, money, as a good partner, emotionally available, a very positive eye person, very caring, very nurturing, very motherly personality, very mature, all the things they really love about you. That's why they'll be coming with a proposal. With full force, they'll come as soon as they see you and they get to know you and they feel this is the person. After going through a lot of ups and downs, you'll be meeting them, going through different problems, challenges, and everything. So, what guidance I would like to give you here is, don't fall for any confusion or trap. You might be getting a lot of choices, okay? Also, they might be getting a lot of choices, but finally, they'll be choosing you because of your maturity. But the guidance for you is, you don't go into illusions, okay? Your person only will be coming towards you when the divine timing comes. So, don't fall into traps or don't fall into illusions. That is something I would like to tell. At the moment, I feel you're going through a lot of transformation. You're middle of a transformation. So guidance would be, don't enter into any confusion is what I'm feeling. Okay, my friend. So yeah, so these are all the reasons why your future spouse will be choosing you over others. Okay, my friends. So with this, I'll be ending this reading. That's all for this reading. So I hope you like this video. Do like this video, share this video, and subscribe to my channel. See you in the next video then. Bye.